The medical establishment has been lying to you about masturbation for decades. What they've labeled as shameful or unnecessary is actually one of the most powerful tools for maintaining masculine vitality after 60. I'm Dr. Eva Hart, and I've spent 14 years helping men reclaim their health and confidence naturally. In my practice, I've witnessed countless men transform their lives simply by understanding what their bodies actually need, not what society tells them they should feel ashamed about. This isn't your fault if you've been conditioned to believe that self-pleasure is somehow inappropriate or unhealthy at your age. The silence around this topic has created more harm than the practice itself ever could. I counseled hundreds of men who suffered unnecessarily because they abandoned natural habits that their bodies desperately needed. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most men stop masturbating after 60 not because their bodies don't want it, but because they've internalized shame that has no basis in medical science. Meanwhile, their health quietly deteriorates in ways that could have been prevented. In this video, I'm revealing 5 scientifically backed benefits of masturbation that will completely change how you think about male self-care after 60. This information isn't taught in medical schools, isn't discussed in men's health magazines, and certainly isn't shared in polite company, but it should be. This is about more than just physical release. We're talking about prostate protection, cognitive enhancement, emotional stability, and longevity benefits that most men discover too late, if at all. Stay with me until the end because the 5th benefit involves a connection to immune function that could add years to your life. Research that pharmaceutical companies would prefer you never discover. And if this topic resonates with you, share in the comments what exactly speaks to you. If it doesn't, let me know how I can improve the content and what topic would be more interesting for you. But first, let me address something that's been silently damaging men's health for generations. First, the prostate protection protocol. Here's something that quietly destroys men's health after 60, yet it's completely preventable with information the medical establishment rarely shares. Your prostate gland produces fluid continuously, whether you're sexually active or not. This isn't optional, it's basic male physiology. When this fluid isn't regularly expelled, it creates an environment where cellular damage can begin accumulating. Think of your prostate like a small factory that never stops production. If the products aren't regularly shipped out, the warehouse becomes overcrowded, potentially leading to quality control problems and structural damage over time. Regular ejaculation, through any means, acts as your body's natural quality control system. Each release flushes out accumulated fluids, toxins, and cellular debris that could otherwise contribute to inflammation and abnormal cell growth. The research on this is striking. Harvard Health Studies tracked over 32,000 men for 18 years and found that those who ejaculated 21 or more times per month had a 33% lower risk of developing prostate problems compared to men who ejaculated 4 to 7 times monthly. But here's what makes this particularly relevant for men over 60. As testosterone levels naturally decline, spontaneous erections and nocturnal emissions become less frequent. Your body's automatic maintenance system slows down precisely when you need it most. This is where conscious self-care becomes essential. Regular masturbation ensures your prostate continues receiving the mechanical stimulation and fluid expression it requires for optimal health, regardless of partner availability or spontaneous desire. The mechanism is more complex than simple fluid expression. The muscular contractions during orgasm create a massage effect that improves blood flow to the prostate, delivering fresh nutrients and oxygen while removing waste products that accumulate in tissue. Many men report reduced nighttime urination frequency when they maintain regular masturbation habits. This isn't coincidence. It's the result of a healthier, less congested prostate that functions more efficiently. The emotional component matters equally. Men who maintain positive relationships with their sexuality report feeling more confident about their bodies and less anxious about age-related changes. This psychological comfort translates into better overall health outcomes and more proactive medical care. The inflammation reduction extends beyond the prostate itself. Regular ejaculation helps maintain optimal levels of zinc and other minerals that support immune function and cellular repair throughout your body. What's remarkable is how this fundamental health practice connects to something that affects your daily energy and mental clarity. Second, the circulation revolution. I've noticed something troubling in my years of practice. Men's circulation quietly deteriorates after 60, yet the most effective treatment isn't found in any pharmacy. Blood flow determines virtually every aspect of male health and vitality. Poor circulation affects everything from brain function to physical stamina to mood stability. Yet most men never realize they have natural tools to maintain and improve their cardiovascular health. Masturbation creates what medical professionals call exercise-induced vasodilation. Essentially, your blood vessels expand and contract in ways that strengthen their elasticity and improve overall function. This isn't just local to the genital area. It's a full-body cardiovascular workout. The heart rate elevation during sexual activity provides controlled cardiovascular exercise that's particularly beneficial for men who may not engage in other forms of physical activity. Your heart rate increases, blood pressure rises temporarily in a healthy way, and then returns to baseline, exactly the kind of interval training that cardiologists recommend. Regular sexual activity maintains the responsiveness of your blood vessels throughout your body. Men who masturbate regularly show better circulation markers in their extremities, improved skin tone, and enhanced overall vitality compared to those who don't. The nitric oxide connection is particularly fascinating. Sexual arousal triggers nitric oxide production, which relaxes blood vessel walls and improves circulation. This is the same mechanism that expensive supplements try to replicate artificially. Consider the long-term implications. Every time you masturbate, you're essentially giving your cardiovascular system a workout. The blood vessels dilate, contract, and flex in ways that maintain their elasticity and prevent the stiffening that contributes to circulation problems. Temperature regulation also improves with better circulation. Men often struggle with feeling cold or having poor circulation in their hands and feet as they age. Regular sexual activity helps maintain the vascular responsiveness that keeps your entire body properly supplied with warm, oxygenated blood. Compound effect extends to wound healing and tissue repair. Better circulation means your body can more effectively deliver nutrients and immune cells to areas that need repair, whether that's a minor cut, muscle strain, or cellular damage from daily wear and tear. Beyond the physical benefits, improved circulation affects cognitive function. Better blood flow to the brain means sharper thinking, improved memory, and enhanced problem-solving abilities. Many men notice they feel mentally clearer and more focused in the days following sexual activity. The endothelial function, the health of your blood vessel linings, significantly improves with regular sexual activity. This is measured by how well your blood vessels can expand when needed, a critical factor in preventing cardiovascular disease. What surprises many men is how this circulatory enhancement connects to something they've probably never considered. Third, the anti-inflammatory advantage. Here's what most doctors won't tell you about inflammation after 60. Chronic inflammation silently undermines every aspect of your health, and masturbation provides one of the most effective natural solutions available. Conventional wisdom suggests that inflammation is just part of aging, something you manage with medications and supplements. But research reveals that sexual activity triggers powerful anti-inflammatory responses that can significantly slow the aging process. During climax, your body releases a cascade of beneficial compounds including endorphins, oxytocin, and prolactin. These aren't just feel-good chemicals, they're potent anti-inflammatory agents that work throughout your entire system. Think of inflammation as rust forming inside your body. Damages joints, blood vessels, organs, and even brain tissue over time. The anti-inflammatory compounds released during orgasm act like a natural rust prevention treatment, protecting your body from this internal damage. Prolactin release specifically helps regulate immune function and reduces inflammatory markers that contribute to joint pain, muscle stiffness, and that general feeling of being older than you should. Many men notice reduced morning stiffness and improved mobility when they maintain regular sexual habits. Cortisol reduction amplifies this anti-inflammatory effect. Sexual activity naturally lowers cortisol levels, and since cortisol promotes inflammation throughout your body, this reduction creates widespread health benefits. Lower cortisol means less chronic inflammation, which means your body can focus on repair and maintenance rather than constantly fighting internal fires. The cytokine balance, the chemical messengers that control inflammation, improves significantly with regular sexual activity. Men who masturbate regularly show lower levels of pro-inflammatory cytokines and higher levels of anti-inflammatory compounds in their blood work. Joint health specifically benefits from these anti-inflammatory effects. Many men report improved flexibility, reduced stiffness, and less joint pain when they maintain regular sexual habits. This isn't coincidence. It's the result of reduced systemic inflammation affecting your musculoskeletal system. Cardiovascular inflammation also decreases, reducing the risk of heart disease and stroke. The anti-inflammatory compounds released during sexual activity specifically protect the lining of your blood vessels from inflammatory damage that leads to cardiovascular problems. What's particularly encouraging is how quickly these anti-inflammatory benefits manifest. Many men notice feeling more limber, experiencing less morning stiffness, and having improved overall energy levels within weeks of establishing regular habits. But here's where it gets really interesting. This natural anti-inflammatory effect directly impacts something most men worry about constantly. Fourth, the cognitive enhancement factor. I've discovered something remarkable in my practice. The men who maintain regular intimate habits consistently perform better on cognitive assessments than those who don't, and the connection involves brain mechanisms that most people never consider. This isn't about intelligence or education level. It's about brain chemistry and blood flow patterns that directly support cognitive function and mental clarity as you age. During sexual activity and climax, your brain experiences increased blood flow and oxygenation. This isn't just temporary arousal. Regular patterns of increased cerebral circulation contribute to better long-term brain health and cognitive resilience. The neurochemical cascade includes the release of dopamine, which supports focus and motivation, and BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which literally helps your brain build new connections and maintain existing ones. Think of BDNF as fertilizer for your brain cells. Memory consolidation improves significantly when sexual activity is followed by quality sleep. The deep sleep phases that follow orgasm are when your brain processes and stores information from the day. Men who masturbate regularly often report better recall and clearer thinking. Neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to adapt and learn new things, remains higher in men who maintain regular sexual activity. This is crucial for staying mentally sharp and adaptable as you age, whether you're learning new technology, pursuing hobbies, or maintaining social connections. The stress reduction component protects cognitive function by preventing cortisol-induced brain tissue shrinkage. Chronic stress literally makes your brain smaller over time, particularly in areas responsible for memory and executive function. Regular sexual release provides natural stress management that preserves brain structure. Executive function, your ability to plan, organize, and make decisions, consistently tests higher in men who maintain regular sexual habits. This affects everything from managing finances to maintaining relationships to pursuing personal goals. Processing speed often improves as well. Many men notice they can think through problems more quickly and efficiently when they maintain regular sexual habits. This mental agility becomes increasingly valuable for staying engaged and productive in your later years. Creative thinking also benefits from the neurochemical changes that follow sexual activity. The relaxed, open mental state that follows orgasm often leads to insights and creative solutions that weren't accessible during more stressed or tense mental states. What I find particularly fascinating is how this cognitive enhancement connects to something that affects every relationship in your life. Fifth, the emotional stability solution. Here's what most doctors won't tell you about emotional health after 60. The men who maintain the strongest emotional connections and most stable moods aren't necessarily the ones in perfect physical health. They're the ones who understand their body's need for regular intimate connection. The neurochemical reality is that sexual activity triggers the release of powerful mood-stabilizing compounds. Oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone, doesn't just affect romantic relationships. It influences your capacity for empathy, trust, and emotional regulation in all your interactions. Regular release helps maintain optimal levels of serotonin and dopamine, the neurotransmitters responsible for mood stability and motivation. As these naturally decline with age, any activity that supports their production becomes increasingly valuable for emotional well-being. Depression and anxiety rates among men spike significantly after 60, often due to hormonal changes, social isolation, and loss of purpose. Regular masturbation provides natural neurochemical support that can prevent or reduce these mood disorders without pharmaceutical intervention. Confidence component cannot be understated. Men who feel comfortable with their sexuality maintain better relationships with their adult children, feel more assured in social situations, and report higher overall life satisfaction. This isn't coincidence. It's the result of balanced brain chemistry supporting emotional resilience. Grief and loss processing also improve when your neurochemical systems are functioning optimally. Many men face significant losses after 60: friends, family members, careers, physical abilities. Having stable mood chemistry helps you process these challenges with greater resilience and emotional intelligence. Social connection benefits from the oxytocin and emotional stability that follow regular sexual activity. Men who feel emotionally balanced are more likely to maintain friendships, pursue new relationships, and engage meaningfully with their communities. The stress management component provides emotional protection against daily challenges. Regular sexual activity creates a natural outlet for tension and anxiety that accumulates in daily life. This becomes particularly valuable for men dealing with retirement transitions, health concerns, or relationship changes that commonly occur after 60. Self-compassion increases when you treat your sexual needs as legitimate rather than shameful. This attitude shift affects how you treat yourself in all areas of life, leading to better self-care, more realistic expectations, and greater overall life satisfaction. What many men don't realize is how their emotional state affects their partners and family members. When you feel emotionally balanced and confident, it creates a positive atmosphere that benefits everyone around you. Your emotional well-being becomes a gift to the people you care about most. The long-term emotional benefits compound over time. Men who maintain regular sexual habits throughout their later years report feeling more connected to their bodies, more confident in their relationships, and more optimistic about their futures. Your masculinity and vitality don't have to decline with age. What I've shared today represents natural solutions that work with your body's design, not against it. Regular masturbation offers comprehensive health benefits: prostate protection through natural fluid expression and mechanical stimulation, circulation enhancement that supports cardiovascular and cognitive health, anti-inflammatory effects that slow aging and reduce disease risk, cognitive improvements that maintain mental sharpness, and emotional stability that enhances relationships and life satisfaction. These aren't separate benefits. They're interconnected aspects of optimal health after 60 that compound over time. When you support one system, you automatically support the others, creating an upward spiral of health and vitality. The beauty of this approach is its accessibility and simplicity. You don't need expensive treatments, complex protocols, or medical interventions. Your body already knows how to heal and maintain itself when you provide the right support through natural, consistent practices. Starting tonight, consider how you can incorporate these natural practices into your routine. Begin with what feels comfortable and authentic. The goal isn't performance or frequency. It's consistent support for your body's optimal function across multiple health systems. Remember, this is about reclaiming your confidence, supporting your health, and maintaining the vitality that defines you as a man. Nature has provided everything you need, you just need to understand how to use it effectively. Frequency matters less than consistency. Whether that's twice weekly or every other day, what's important is maintaining regular habits that support your body's comprehensive health needs. Listen to your body's signals and respond with compassion rather than judgment. The goal isn't to recreate your younger years, but to optimize your current ones. Every aspect of your health, physical, emotional, and psychological, Benefits when you treat your sexuality as an integral part of your well-being rather than something to abandon or feel ashamed about. Quality of life after 60 depends on understanding and supporting your body's natural needs across all these interconnected systems. Masturbation isn't just acceptable at your age, it's essential for maintaining the comprehensive vitality and confidence that define you as a man. Your best years don't have to be behind you. They can be ahead of you, starting with embracing the natural tools your body provides for health, happiness, and longevity across all these critical areas of male wellness. If you found this information valuable, subscribe for more evidence-based approaches to men's health after 60. Share this video with other men who might benefit. Breaking the silence around these topics helps everyone access the health support they deserve. Leave a comment about which benefits surprised you most, or share what topic you'd like me to address next. Your engagement helps me create content that truly serves your needs and addresses the real health challenges men face. Remember, nature has already provided everything you need to maintain your masculine vitality across all these health systems. You just need the courage and knowledge to use it effectively for comprehensive wellness.